Good day, folks. This is Greg Judy at Green Pastures Farm. This morning the cows are going on to paddock. This is where we had the cocklebur field last year, and we broadcast. Well, first of all, the cows stomped the cockleburs and ate about 50% of them, knocked them onto the ground. Then I came in behind them with the ATV and just broadcast this cereal rye. Didn't get much of a stand last year at all, but I was pleasantly surprised this spring it came on, and there's a pretty good stand of it right here. You can see the different color. It's kind of got more of a bluish color to it, and it's just starting to, it's not quite there. There's the boot. Cows are all bawling. They all got babies. I think we got 74 youngsters in here now. Yeah, all looking good. Still got several cows to go calving, but we've knocked out a bunch of them in the last 2.5 to 3 weeks. So this bottom, because we are in spring flush, everything's growing really quick. We normally get three rotations. I'm sorry, 3 paddocks out of this paddock, and we split it in 2. Split it right down the middle. So we're just going to get 2. But we are trying to get the cow herd in a position to where we don't have to walk our. We've got a sold out crowd coming to our grazing school, and so there's going to be a lot of people walking. I don't want them to have to walk a half a mile or a mile to the cow herd. So we're going to have these cattle positioned where we've got, 100-yard walk instead of 800 yards. But yeah, there's some really good cattle in here. There's Grandma over there. The cattle are really packing on the weight. The calves are looking good. We just really haven't had any issues with calf illnesses yet. Sometimes you have them on this good a feed, you might see a little bit of milk scours, just because the cows are giving so much milk that the calves can't handle it all. We had one calf that kind of was a little runny, and we were contemplating about doing something with him, giving him a scour tablet, and then the next day, he was perfect. Good energy level, clean, nice clean tail. Wasn't any need to worry with him anymore. So sometimes you can get a little proactive, and there's nothing wrong with being proactive, but if we'd have gave him a bolus tablet right when we saw it, it wasn't that bad. If it was really running, I saw water coming out or something, I'd have jumped on that in a heartbeat. And we normally give them electrolyte, because when you see water coming out when they're pooping, just water, they're going to get dehydrated. And when a calf gets dehydrated, you're in trouble. They don't have too long to go. There's the cow we're going to sell. That's old 14's mother, and she's got another lunker of a bull calf right there. But she's a terrible mother for the first 2 days. And after that, she's a great mother, but I'm not going to tolerate that. And that's a pretty calf right there. He may look like old 14 before the summer's out. Looks like he's going to. But yeah, you could keep that cow, I guess. And you just know that when she calves, you have to get her up. And you don't want to keep any bulls. You sure wouldn't want to keep any heifers out of her, because we did that, and her heifer did the same thing. She butted her calf, and she's gone. We just got rid of her. But I don't know, she's got something crossed up in her brain. Things aren't clicking just exactly right, and you really can't fix something like that. The only way to fix it is to get rid of them. Boy, the cereal rye out here is just thick. It's funny, the cows, there's a few cows eating it. I'd say by tonight, every single stalk of that will be clipped off. But a lot of them are up there on the perennial orchard grass, fescue, and clover. That's where they're at. We've been noticing our cow pats, they're starting to stack up a little better. They're pretty runny, some of them are, and it's because we have so much clover. That's what the cows are doing, is they're pigging out on the clover, and they're backing off the grass a little bit. We did take the splint off of this calf this morning. He got stepped on when he's a baby, I mean less than 24 hours old, and the leg was actually cocked out to the side, and he lost some hair when I put that on, because I put Gorilla Tape on it with a piece of polyethylene. But you know, he's walking on it, and before he couldn't put any weight on it, and it's not kicking out to the side. So I think it's healed. He's a whale of a calf. I mean, he's getting good milk. I think he's going to be all right. You know, anytime you break a bone, even people, it takes a while to get over that. But yeah, I think he's going to be fine. Boy, you talk about favorite time of the year. My goodness. Got all this beautiful forage. Cattle, the winter hair coat's really starting to come off of them. I would say within 7 to 10 days. Not even that long, probably 7 days. Some of the laggards may be 10 days, but it's going to be pretty quick. It's going to be coming off, and the cow herd is going to look a lot prettier once we get rid of our winter hair coats. But it's still in the 40s this week. They're talking 40s at night and mid 60s in the daytime, which would be perfect. Perfect cool season grass growing weather. And yeah, that cow there is getting some clover, and then she's grabbing some of that cereal rye. Cereal rye is tender. They're just nailing it. They're leaving it about like 4 inches, 6 inches high. Just taking the tops off of it. So a lot of this will grow back. We won't be back here for 30 to 35, maybe 40 days, just depending on the regrowth, how well things regrow. And yeah. Just makes you thankful that you can be part of this landscape. Healthy cattle, healthy forage, and a group of young men like up there that are enthused about what we're doing out here, and sure don't have to get them energized anymore, and they're ready to go. Love it. Love being around people that are, you know, they're passionate about what they're doing, they're excited, and that's contagious. I'd rather hang around people like that than people that think the glass is half empty, you know. Just wears you out being around people like that. So just too much fun out here to be having that kind of attitude. I'm going to go ahead and get off here. We got quite a bit to do today, getting ready for the grazing school here in a couple of days, and we're going to see y'all down the road. Hit that subscribe button on the way out, and y'all have a great day.